Do you have eggs in your fridge and you're wondering if they're still fresh? I have a simple test to teach you how to check. If you're just meeting me, my name is Amy Cross and this is The Cross Legacy, where I teach you how to save money on groceries. And one of those ways is to make sure that you're using the items that you purchase before they go bad. So for today, for clarification, we are talking about store-bought eggs that were purchased in the US, because there are different regulations all over the world for eggs. And these are eggs that we had purchased from the grocery store. For over 10 years, we had our own backyard chickens, so I've had lots of experience with dealing with eggs. I only go grocery shopping once every 3 to 4 weeks, but we just moved into our new house and I had pushed that grocery shopping trip out longer. And these eggs that are white, I actually bought on August 1st, which was over 7 weeks ago from when I purchased them. Now, we didn't have a refrigerator the first few days that we lived here in the house, so these eggs were actually in a cooler. And I purchased these brown eggs on September 19th. Now, I purposely haven't used these white eggs because I wanted to do this video for you guys, but normally I would use up any of the eggs that I had before we started using the new eggs that I purchased. Now, you might have a carton of eggs in your refrigerator and you're looking at that Best By date and it's not very far past the Best By date and wanting to know if they're still fresh. But I have some things that I want you to think about while you're doing that. Here in the United States, on the commercial farms where you get the eggs that go to the grocery store, the farmer has up to 30 days to wash the eggs and keep them into cold storage. And then when they go to put them on the carton, that date on the carton is actually 45 days out. So the eggs that you are getting from the grocery store and you're watching that Best By date, that Best By date is 75 days since the egg was laid from the chicken. This is a washed egg from the grocery store, and I'm going to show you how to do the water test to see if it's still safe to eat. When you put the egg in the water, you want it to sink to the bottom, which is kind of funny because they call this a float test. If it floats, it means that it's bad. As the egg ages, air pockets build up inside of the egg, and that will make them more buoyant. So if it goes into the water and it goes all the way down to the bottom, that means that one is safe to eat. And then if it starts tipping up, it just needs to be eaten quickly. And then if it's floating in the water, you need to toss that one. And this is going to be kind of fun because we have no idea what these white eggs are going to do, but all of these brown eggs should sink to the bottom. I'm going to gently place the white egg into the water and see what it does. Oh, it's standing on end. Down at the bottom, I'm actually kind of surprised. They're kind of sitting up. Okay, funny enough, I'm actually a little disappointed that I don't have any rotten eggs, but these eggs all are staying at the bottom. They should be used up pretty quickly. I was really concerned because we were moving and these had been in an ice cooler for a little bit and I wasn't sure that they were at the right temperature the entire time, but they are perfectly fresh to still use. Since this video isn't going to get posted for a while, we're going to actually hold on to these white eggs for a couple more weeks, and then we will add more B-roll into the video if after a couple more weeks they start to float. Okay, now I am going to check some of these brown eggs that I just purchased at the grocery store, and those better all stay at the bottom. Luckily, the brown eggs did stay down at the bottom of this water container, which makes me very happy. But if you're interested in learning more on how to preserve your eggs for longer, if you have backyard chicken eggs that are unwashed, we have a water glassing video on preserving eggs to make them shelf stable. So make sure that you check that out.